Hello, West Essex, and welcome back to a very special, very electric episode of SportsKnight Radio. Today we're celebrating the Super Bowl, and I'm joined today, as always, by
Curran and It is Super Bowl. We are getting to the Super Bowl. This is recorded the week before the Super Bowl, but that's fine. Whatever, we'll take it. Getting to the Super Bowl. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna have some wings. Gonna have some fun watching the Super Bowl.
very special episode today. We're gonna have a special guest joining in the middle. Not gonna let you know who that is yet. You're gonna be very excited for that. But actually, we have some games planned and stuff, and we're gonna do over and under first. But I actually have something that I've been waiting to show you, Curran.
What's that?
Obviously, we both picked the Buffalo Bills to win, right?
Yeah.
And I know someone from the Chiefs.
Okay.
Oh no, Curran.
Yeah.
Turn on screen share for me.
Okay.
I have something to show you. Someone from the Chiefs, they got in contact with me. Following our selection of the Bills.
Okay.
So they weren't too happy. And
okay.
I'm here to show you their reaction to that, and then we're gonna get into over under after that.
Okay. Go for it.
Let's get it.
Paul, Curran, just want you to know, very disappointed in you. I've watched your podcast. I know SportsKnight Radio. You guys do a phenomenal job. You do a lot of preparation. But this week, you let us all down. You picked the Buffalo Bills to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. What were you thinking? Have you ever seen Mahomes throw the ball? Have you ever seen him come back? You were probably thinking we were down 9-0 that, hey, you got this in the bag. Come on. Can't vote against the Chiefs. Can't go against us. I mean, Buffalo's a phenomenal team. Don't get me wrong. They've done a fantastic job this year. We beat them once. What makes you think we wouldn't know the keys to success to beat them again? Why wouldn't you think that Mahomes would be motivated to get to a second Super Bowl? In fact, somebody asked me. They said, Coach, how'd you like to get another ring? I said to them, don't mind if I do.
Oh my God.
All right, you two brilliant people. Next time the Chiefs are playing, I want at least one of you to pick the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's hear those Super Bowl predictions and lay it on me. I can take it. But I can tell you this. When that Super Bowl's done, I'm going to be hoisting up that trophy, and I'm going out for a double cheeseburger this time. Guys, you do a great job, and that's okay. You can't get it right all the time, right? But you better pick the Chiefs next time.
Holy, you got the boy Andy Reid. What the heck?
In the flesh.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, why would I tell you that? It's a surprise.
That's true. Would you get him
Andy
on Cameo?
Reid.
Did you get him on Cameo?
No, I'm good friends with Andy Reid. You know this. I'm good friends with Andy Reid.
Yeah.
And he hit me up. He was very disappointed that we picked Buffalo.
Yeah.
And he's ready to get a double cheeseburger if he wins the Super Bowl, and he's very disappointed in us. So
that's incredible. I'm sorry, Andy. I won't let you down again.
We know you're watching, Andy, and we're very sorry for picking Buffalo.
We are.
And that was pretty amazing. Though that Andy Reid hooked it up right there. I'm very impressed with that.
I am very.
Moving on, that was amazing from Andy Reid. We're gonna hit over unders right now.
Mm-hmm.
Our special guest actually just texted Curran. I don't know if you saw. He needs the
I
ID
did.
and password, so you could hook him up with those while we're running this. Getting into over and unders. If you don't know what over and unders are, it's so pretty much these are taken from DraftKings Sportsbook, by the way. We do not promote gambling and betting, but we're doing it just for fun here today. All right. So, Curran, the first over under we got here is for the star quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, over under 325.5 passing yards. What do you got?
325.5 passing yards. That's an easy over for me. Last time they played, Patrick Mahomes had 462 yards. He was absolutely electric. He is just absolutely electric in general. And I think it's a pretty easy over for me. And plus, the Bucs don't have the great corners that other teams do. So I'm going with the over on that.
I'm hitting the over as well. My only concern would be that he only had 286, I believe, or in the 280s yards in the Super Bowl last year. But again, that was against a very good 49ers defense. I think he's going to, improve on his performance from last Super Bowl. And we know what Patrick Mahomes is capable of. Easy over. I agree with you. Next one, other quarterback in the game, the old folk, the old head, Tom Brady, over under 295.5.
I'm going to go over also. I'm going to go over on that. I think there's going to be a lot of yards gained in this Super Bowl. Obviously, like Super Bowl, like before Patrick Mahomes played, which was when he played against the Rams, that was more of a defensive battle. But then before that, when he played against the Eagles, he had like 500 yards. He went off, and he has incredible receivers. The Chiefs defense similarly isn't as great as some other teams. So, I think Brady can break the over on that.
Next guy, another running back, another LSU running back. 3 LSU running backs in the Super Bowl. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 33.5 over under. What do you got?
Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I don't know. This is another interesting one because the running back isn't necessarily the focal point of the offense, but I will say that I think the Chiefs are going to probably run the ball a little more than the Bucs. So yeah, than the Bucs. Now I know he only got 6 carries last game, which is a little weird. But what did you say? What's the over under again?
33.5.
33.5 seems like a pretty low number to me. I'm going to take the over on that.
Yeah, I'm just struggling mentally right now with these Chiefs running backs. But again, like you just said, 33.5. That's a low bar. I think my boy, I have faith in Clyde. I think he could top that. Next up, one of Tom Brady's top targets, Chris Godwin at 77.5 yards over under.
Chris Godwin at 77.5 yards over under. I think this is a tough one because I don't know how much they're going to go to him, but I'm going to trust because both Bucs receivers, both Evans and Godwin didn't have had some problems against the Packers, but I'm going to go with the over. I think they're going to go to the air a lot. I'm going to go on him. I obviously think AB will be back, right? I don't think he was there last week.
He didn't play last week.
Yeah, but I think he'll be back. I think that takes Scotty Miller's volume, not Godwin or Evans's volume. So I'm gonna go with the over on that.
I'm gonna hit the under. Again, this is a tough one. 77.5. I know Brady likes to go to Godwin, but I just don't see it. I don't know. Again, these are all kind of toss-ups. It's over under. Everything's close here. I'm going under. Next guy, we got Tyreek Hill from Kansas City. 92.5 yards over under.
Over. Tyreek Hill is the most unguardable receiver in the NFL, especially what he did against the Bucs this year. Also, I mean, he's incredible. He's probably in my opinion, he's the second best receiver in the NFL. Incredible. So I'm going the over on that.
Again, yeah, I agree. Easy over. All it takes is one of his just like 50, 60-yard touchdowns, and then it's nothing for him to get to 92. So I'm also going to hit the over. Next guy, Mike Evans, another Tampa Bay receiver. He's set at 63.5 over under.
63.5. I'm going to go this is another tough one. You know what? I'm gonna go with the over. I think Brady's throwing a lot to his receivers, throwing a lot to his playmakers, because they're part of the reason he got there. So yeah, we'll go with the over on that.
I'm with you on Mike Evans because I took the over on Brady at 295. So the production has to come from somewhere because I said Godwin's under 77. So Mike Evans has to be over 63. I'm going with it. Travis Kelce, tight end from the Kansas City Chiefs, is set at 94.5 yards over under.
Over. Travis Kelce was incredible this year. He is the best receiving tight end in the league. Whether we want to talk about him as a tight end, as tight end number one, it's all up for debate because Kittle provides different areas. But I think that Travis Kelce is incredible. And I think they're going to go to the air a lot. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I said they go over 300 yards. Production's got to come from two people. And Eric Bieniemy, Andy Reid like to work Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill into pretty open areas. So I think they both get their over.
Fantastic tight end, probably the best in the league. I think 94.5 might be a little too high. Maybe he'll finish with 93 yards, but I don't think he's going over. I have under. It's just a very high bar that he's got to match, and he could definitely do it. But I'm placing my bets on under for this one. Next up, we got yet another tight end, Rob Gronkowski at 29.5 yards over under.
I'm gonna go under. It's a really low number, but hear me out. I think I already picked the over on both Evans and Godwin, and their production has to come from somewhere. Obviously, Gronk is an incredible receiver, and the Grady-Gronk connection is immaculate. We've seen this in New England. But the problem is you have people like Tyrann Mathieu and Daniel Sorensen that are probably going to be covering most of the game, because especially in man coverage, because that's what safeties do. They usually cover tight ends. So with these incredible playmakers on the defensive end of the field, I'm going to take the under on Brady's passing yards, or on Gronk's receiving yards, even though it's a pretty tough bet to call.
I'm going to take this as a gimme. I'm going to take my points from this one right now, because I know I'm going to get it right and you're going to get it wrong. 29.5? That's a low bar for Rob Gronkowski in a Super Bowl. 29.5? Give me the over. That's one good play from Gronk right there, and he's got the over. 29.5 is very low. I got over. The final and most important one, Jackson Mahomes over under 3.5 TikToks.
Okay, so when we talk about this, are we talking?
By the way, I came up with the scale for this one, 3.5. I think that's an appropriate number.
So
Curran, go ahead.
So if are we talking like are we including the pregame TikToks, or are we just talking about in the game? Are we talking pregame, postgame, everything, or just during the game?
I'll say from a half hour before kickoff until a half hour after kickoff. After the game's over.
I got Jackson Mahomes over 3.5 TikToks. He made a few TikToks last year. He made a lot of TikToks. I think he's gonna. I think if there might be a lot to celebrate. So I think he's doing all the TikTok dances. I'm not going to do them right now because this is a serious podcast, right, Paul? But
very serious.
Very serious. So I wouldn't necessarily expect one to do TikTok dances right now. But I go over on this.
Someone on the show has done TikTok dances before during the show while picking a team to go to the Super Bowl, but that was in the past. Emotions will be running high. Jackson Mahomes is going to have a lot to cheer for. He's going to be excited. He's going to be in the booth, in the box. I don't know what dances are big on TikTok right now. Can't even think. But he's going to be hitting them. And we already know. We know Jackson Mahomes 3.5. I think it might be low. Over. Okay? Over. That was that. Over unders. I had a lot of fun with that. Our next segment is even more fun. We have two exciting electric segments coming up, and we have a special guest joining us today. Curran, if you want to let them in right now, I can't wait to see this person.
I cannot wait either. He is joining the
notorious
B.I. Prince.
SP.
Yes.
Prince.
I'm
SP
here.
has arrived.
He has arrived.
I'm here.
Welcome to the show.
We left him sitting in the waiting room. Sorry, but we're all good. We're all good now.
I want to get Sam's take on our last one. Sam, we're doing over unders, and I want to get your take. Jackson Mahomes, do you think he's going to have over or under 3.5 TikToks made during the Super Bowl?
I'm going with the over there.
We're banging the over on that one.
That's
banging the over.
Paul, Curran, what did you guys go with?
We went over.
Over.
We're pushing it.
Absolutely.
We're pushing it.
Sam, anything you want to let the people know right away?
That this is going to be one hell of a game.
And now, we had a good time last time you were on the show, Sam.
Uh-huh.
And Sam is well known for one thing in particular. It's the year 2021. We know what Sam Prince is here to do. Chicken wings.
Yes. So I'm only known for chicken wings, not anything else.
No, you're not
chicken wings.
But Sam, your number one moniker is the chicken wing man. But we
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, guys.
We love all the content. We love the podcast.
Thank you.
We love all of it, the TikToks. Absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate it. If you guys don't already follow, go follow Prince Pod on TikTok and on Instagram too.
Absolutely.
I
With
will.
that being said,
my
what's
wings.
up?
I'm just getting my wings. 1 second. I'm just warming them up so they're
Okay.
hot, and I just want to for even playing field.
Go right
Okay.
ahead. All right. We have a professional with us. Me and Curran are now professionals at this. There he goes. Sam is off the set to get his wings.
We were kind of
went to-
we were kind of talking a little trash last time about his wing eating. So it's our chance to back it up.
We went to
We're-
Fire Chicken.
We did.
Chicken in Caldwell, New Jersey. That's where
Yep.
these are from. We checked the menu and they only had buffalo wings. So I was a little concerned because I don't do hot foods. But when I went there, they asked what sauce I wanted. I'll tell Sam this too. I'll wait for Sam to get his headset on.
Sorry about
Sam,
that, guys.
you're good. When I went, they asked what sauce I wanted on it, and I said none. So mine are just plain chicken wings.
All right.
Nothing on it.
Mine are plain chicken wings too.
What?
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
guys
No,
doing?
I know Paul doesn't like blue cheese.
Yes.
So
wait,
I-
no. It came with blue cheese.
I
Yeah.
didn't. I didn't get any blue cheese. I didn't think
No.
Paul was getting because I want to be
Is it-
even playing.
Is it barbecue?
I got I got whatever you guys got. You guys told me to get buffalo, and I got
Buffalo,
buffalo.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine isn't buffalo.
Yeah, because Paul doesn't know how to order wings for.
No. This is what happened. When they asked about, do you want sauce? Sam calls blue cheese sauce.
Yes, I made that
So I
mistake.
thought they meant
And you guys just joke. You guys, it's a running joke now, basically.
blue cheese. So I said no. So I just have plain wings and I have sauce.
Well, half of my wings they gave me. This is what my wings look like. They don't look like the traditional wings. I don't know why.
Sam, put
mine
it a
look-
little closer to the camera here. Let me
Sorry,
What do you mean? I got these. I got the leg and the
I got a leg
the
right
wing.
here.
Yeah. You have the other one. You have the wing.
Yeah, I got the wing right here.
All right.
All
see.
right.
We're ready to go.
All right, who's reviewing first?
We're all gonna
We're all
bite
going
it in at the same time. You ready?
All right.
Got
Three.
a hunk of blue cheese.
No blue cheese for me.
No
Three. Current, no blue cheese for first bite.
All right, fine.
Have
Fine.
you
You
ever
never
watched
do
Sam's
blue
show?
cheese.
All right, fine. Whatever.
Second
Let's
bite.
go.
All right.
Let's go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Who's that making that noise?
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Solid wing. Again, I don't think any of us have ever had these wings, so it's our initial reaction. I can dig it. Sam, what do you got first? I want to hear the professional first.
All right, so you want me to do my whole review, my part review, or me just get it over with?
Everything. Let's hear
All
what you
right,
got.
you see, I finished this one because I was pretty hungry, so I when you got chicken in the name, for me, it's an automatic 7-1 expectation.
Okay.
Expectations are up there when you got chicken or wing in the name. And we went to Fire Grill Chicken, and they have chicken in the name. So that's like, high expectations. So I have been to Fire there once, and I liked it. I was really hungry that day, so I'm also really hungry today. So look, I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt. I did not have them fresh out of the fresh there, so their score is not gonna be the same if I was there. Now, it is very juicy, but I've had much better wings itself, and I'm a little disappointed. So, are you guys ready for my score?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Sorry, Paul. I think you'd be a little disappointed here.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go with a 6-8.
Whoa!
I'm a
Whoa.
little disappointed here.
Is that
But-
the lowest one you've ever? What's the lowest one you've given?
Chicken Factory,
What was it?
6-4.
Right after you went, they went out of business.
I
Right
felt
after you
so
went.
bad. I was like, oh, maybe it was me. I would have felt so. I felt so bad.
No, the guy wanted to be with his family or whatever. It wasn't
Oh,
anything like
okay,
they were.
okay.
But-
All right, Curran, you're up now.
All right. So
Celery,
celery.
always a
yes.
good addition.
You always have to have your greens because after eating the chicken wings, you have to kind of calm the mouth. But look, these aren't the I'm a big fan of like spicy, like burn your tongue off wings. These aren't spicy. These aren't necessarily that spicy. I mean, they're buffalo, but like they're not killing you. So I mean, they're great. I mean, let me be real. After the podcast, I'm probably gonna finish these off, but I'm gonna like them. So you need me to give a ranking?
Yeah.
All right.
All
That's
right.
how it works. You eat the wing, you give a rating. It's a
come
review.
on.
All right, chill, man. Why we
Chill.
gotta be all on me? Okay, but what I will say is they're pretty good. So I'm gonna hit them with like a I'm gonna hit them with like a 7-2. Pretty good. I like them.
Respectable.
I like them.
7-2. All right. Oh, jeez. I just lost my highlighter. That doesn't matter. Curran, you said you're going to finish these off after the show. I think we keep eating them. We have a very laid-back segment coming up. We're just here to have a good time, eat some wings.
All right. I'll eat the chicken wings.
Very delicious wing. As Sam likes to call it, very interesting. And it is an interesting wing. I could enjoy it. I've got another bite. One bite. Everyone knows the rules. I think I've had better wings. I agree. I prefer Just Jake's. I would prefer actually Buffalo Wild Wings, a chain. I would prefer that. But it's a solid wing. I think I gave Buffalo Wild Wings when I was out at Buffalo Wild Wings with the boys. Shout out to the Drip Gods. I think I gave it an 8.3. This isn't on that level, so I'm gonna go 7. Luka Doncic rating 7.7.
That's very high, Paul.
Very high. I enjoyed the wings. And also, with that being said, too, you guys both had Buffalo. Mine are just plain. So there could be a
that's
little
a
bit of
game
difference.
changer. So,
Game
Paul,
changer.
I don't know about you, Curran, but Paul always says something to me. Oh, Sam, why do you always say interesting? So the way interesting came up, I was in Clark, New Jersey, and I reviewed a place, Paragon Tap and Table. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And these wings, it was like spicy and sweet. It was truly interesting, and people just loved interesting. And I kept on using it. I don't use it as often as more, but those wings were truly interesting.
I love the interesting.
What were the best wings you've had?
Best wings I ever had was in Clifton, New Jersey. You guys should all go there. The Sharky's Raw Bar and Grill. Best wings, gave it a 9.5. I would honestly go back there. If you guys are listening right now, Sharky's and I are going to run a little promotion Super Bowl weekend for a little gift card contest.
I'm trying to get myself a gift card. So
the grand prize we're talking right now. This could change by the time this gets released. We're going to do two prizes. The first prize is going to be a $25 gift card, a T-shirt, a jar of blue cheese, and a jar of hot sauce. I think we're doing something with that. And the second place we'll get a $25 gift card.
Not bad.
I could dig it, Sam. That's
good
for you, Sam. Getting that Sharky's
you.
cosign. I like that.
And I help them out. They help me out. So
Absolutely.
Earlier in the show, this week, this is just for everyone why we got these wings. Paul and Curran wanted Buffalo Wild Wings. So
we did.
I personally do really like Buffalo Wild Wings. I have not officially reviewed them yet. But since a lot of small businesses are going out of business, I want to support the community and do something that a lot of people aren't doing. And then, so I did that. My first place that I did was Cloverleaf, that we actually reviewed my review on the first time I was here.
That's right. Right.
Also, so we did that. And the reason why I went there is because I didn't want to go to a chain. I wanted to, as I said, support their local business. And actually, a week or two later, Dave Port and I started the Barstool Fund. So that actually helped out. And Paul suggested two places to me. I went to Chicken Factory. Curran actually did too. Paul, one of my favorite places was Just Jake's. Absolutely love that place. I really like the little spice factor. I think it was cayenne pepper was on the wings. I really liked it. I would definitely go back there.
And then shout out to Barstool Fun. Hooked up a week later, like Sam was talking about. But we love the wings. We could talk about wings all day.
All right,
we're going to move on now from wing talk. We love wings, but we also want to talk football. And again, this is a fun segment, so you guys can keep having your wings. We're playing a game here. Super Bowl. It's called Mahomes or Brady. I actually have right here. I have Mahomes and Brady. I'm ready to go. I'm fired up. This is a fun looking game. It looks like look at Sam right there. I got that too.
I was instructed to bring some props. A Brady prop and a Mahomes prop. Cut these out earlier today.
Sam's prepared. Curran,
where's your props?
Where's your props?
No, come on, I didn't have the time. Didn't have the time.
Come on.
Did not have the time.
Curran took an L.
I took an L.
Me and Sam, we're ready to go. We got our props because we're playing Mahomes or Brady.
All right, let's play Mahomes and Brady.
I'm going to read off Mahomes or Brady, and then I'm going to ask a question. And you pick Mahomes or Brady. Very simple game. Very simple. The first question. Mahomes or Brady? Who would you rather have in their prime? With that being said, Mahomes might not even be in his prime yet. We don't know what his prime looks like. And I'm going to count it down from 3. Hold up who you want. And Curran, you can just say who you want. 3, 2, 1.
Mahomes.
Yeah. Betting on the potential. I'm sure everyone's there too.
Yeah, if he had 50 touchdowns in his I mean it's not technically his rookie year, but
debut year.
It's his basically his rookie year. So if he had 50 touchdowns in his rookie year, and he's not technically in his prime yet because he's not old enough, I have no problem picking Mahomes because I don't know if Brady is going to have that kind of season again. Maybe 2007, but I don't know.
Look, let's talk about Mahomes. He's been in the league for 4 years, 3 years of a starter. He's been to the AFC Championship 3 times already, which that's amazing. 3 straight times, and they've all been at KC. And this is going to be his 2nd straight Super Bowl, and he's already got an MVP. He's probably going to come in 2nd or 3rd this year. Aaron Rodgers is most likely going to get the MVP, and he's already got a Super Bowl MVP and a championship. As I said, look, he is on another level. He has come back from deficits. Yes, for all you Tom Brady lovers, Tom Brady did come back from a 25-point deficit in Super Bowl 51 against the Atlanta Falcons, who could be one of the biggest choke masters in the game. But I would honestly take Mahomes. I think that potential is there.
Agreed. One thing I have to say is I wish I got more wings. I only have 1 left. I should have gotten 12, but that's besides the point. I think Patrick Mahomes, what we've seen from him already is incredible. And who can imagine what we're going to see from him in the future? It's going to be otherworldly stuff. Next question. Mahomes or Brady, who would you rather spend the weekend with? 3, 2, 1.
I want Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Let me hit this first.
Okay.
Easy for me. If I'm spending the weekend with Patrick Mahomes, that means Jackson Mahomes is going to be there. I make my fair share of TikToks. Jackson Mahomes, he's got a good amount of clout on TikTok. If I could get some TikToks with Jackson Mahomes, it's going to boost my followers, and I just get to chill with Pat, so I'm down with it. Sam, I want to hear what Sam has to say here.
So, Paul, I am, as Curran and Paul, you guys know, I'm a diehard Giant fan, but when the Giants are out, I root for one man and one man only, Patrick Mahomes. This is Patrick Mahomes, and you know why I root for Patrick Mahomes? He is amazing. But let's talk about who we're going to spend the weekend with. One, I would honestly, if someone says Tom Brady, you could spend the weekend with Tom Brady, I would honestly do that. Honestly do that. Like, honestly, either one. You get also going to spend with Giselle, too. But let's also talk about Jackson Mahomes.
Giselle or Jackson Mahomes? Jackson Mahomes.
Okay, look, Jackson Mahomes, I'm trying to boost my TikTok game, and I just passed 500 followers in a couple videos, so thank you. I'm not on Curran's or Paul's clout yet. Paul's got some serious clout on TikTok. Yeah. But, I mean, Mahomes is younger, and not to say anything bad about Brady, I feel like Mahomes would want to party like there's no tomorrow, and he can get to any club he wants to. And plus, you got Brittany Matthews, Mahomes now, so that'd just be one hell of a deal. Think you imagine you can be with Brittany, Patrick, Jackson, and yourself. That would be one hell of a deal.
Yeah. Great deal. Go ahead, Curran.
So I'll bring up like what we haven't mentioned. So obviously Patrick Mahomes is his dad was a baseball player. I think he played on the Mets. That gives Paul a little more advantage. Yeah, but so he's a baseball player. So like you can tell we're doing like if I'm hanging out with them, then we're doing something fairly athletic. We'll probably get to throw football with Mahomes. Plus we
do the renegade.
Talk about this.
Corvette.
If you're chilling with Brady while you're while Mahomes is like cool, but the problem with Brady is that Brady doesn't like do any he doesn't like eat anything like that like exotic.
He eats grass.
He eats
He'll just go outside and eat the grass.
He doesn't have alcohol, so I mean nothing's like happening.
Curran, you trying to drink some alcohol?
16 years old.
No, but it's gonna be he's pretty stiff. I feel like he's pretty stiff in real life. That's what I think.
Okay. Great question. Next question. Me and Sam are 3 for 3 on Mahomes picks here, by the way. Content here. All right, next question. Mahomes or Brady? Who would you rather have cook you dinner? 3, 2, 1, Go.
Brady. I'm
Brady.
with Brady. Yeah.
I'm in right away. He's got kids, right? So if you got kids, you got to be able to what? You got to make a grilled cheese or something. He probably has personal chefs, but he probably has some experience cooking. And also, this guy right here, he's my boy. But Patrick Mahomes, he likes to put ketchup on everything.
Oh my God.
I like ketchup, but
State
not as
Farm
much as he
commercial.
does.
Oh my God.
He's gonna be putting some ketchup on everything, and I don't want ketchup on everything.
And as Paul pointed out, he puts ketchup on everything. And I personally have never had steak and ketchup. I kind of want to try it.
I eat steak and ketchup.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't realize I didn't think it was a big thing, but apparently it was. I mean, I do kind of want to try it just because Patrick Mahomes tried it. But think about it. Tom Brady he made a diet plan himself, a whole workout plan. So I'm sure he's got to be a pretty good cook.
Yeah. I agree. I think I mean, I'm pretty sure if I'm having a nice steak, for example, if I'm having like a nice like costly steak, maybe like a New York strip or something like that, I'm not gonna ruin it with ketchup. I feel like ketchup kind of messes with it and gives it a flavor that you don't want it to actually have. So I'm gonna steer clear of that, and I'm gonna chill with Brady, have a nice meal with him.
Truth. All right, this next question, similar to the spend the weekend with question, Mahomes or Brady? Would you rather be a part of the Mahomes or the Brady family? This is not just one weekend. This is, would you rather be a part of which family? All right, I'll give you a second to think. 3, 2, 1.
Tom Brady.
Mahomes.
Go ahead, Curran. I want to hear this.
I got to hear this too.
Okay, one, we live in Tampa Bay. That's pretty easily. We live there. So we have all the beaches. We have all the hot sun. I like to be in the hot weather. Plus, Brady, he's a very, very supportive dad. I watched the thing on TikTok. I think Bleacher Report put it out where it was like Brady after the game. He, not the NFC Championship game. He was like asking to see his son. It was really heartwarming. So that was true. And then I saw the Brady playing catch with Drew Brees' kids. And I think he'd be just a really good father. They're both loaded. I think I'm gonna go with Brady. I think you have tons more fun down there in Miami too.
Wait, are we in Miami or Tampa?
Well, like you can go to Miami. It's not that you can go.
You can join the Tyler Hero family if you want to go to Miami.
Okay.
That would be a solid family to join. Now,
solid family.
Paul, you did not say whether we're his son or we're just like a relative. Are we just
part of the family?
So let's just say we're a relative. Now, of course, Curry brought off some amazing points, but Mahomes, what's 25, 26? He's also much younger and much closer to our age, and you would probably do some really cool stuff with him. And plus, you got to be with Jackson, and you get to be Patrick Mahomes Sr., who's a former baseball player.
Yeah, exactly. All in. I was about to say, I'm a big Mets fan. Patrick Mahomes' father used to play for the Mets. So I'm in on that. And obviously, again, Jackson Mahomes. I want to make some TikTok with Jackson Mahomes. I'm going to make a TikTok with Jackson Mahomes one day. Eventually, I'm looking right into the camera. I will make a TikTok with Jackson Mahomes. Screen record this. Post it everywhere you know. I'm going to put this up on my TikTok. One day.
Same here, Paul. Same here.
We're all going to make a TikTok together with Mahomes.
Or Patrick. I would honestly do with Patrick too. One of the Mahomes. Jackson.
Michael Jackson. All right. Next question. He's young. Next question. Brady or Gronk? Who do you think would make a better album?
Brady Mahomes or Brady Gronk?
I'm wrong. Brady or Mahomes? It's the same question every time, and I messed it up. Who do you think would make a better album? Brady or Mahomes? 3, 2, 1.
Mahomes, yeah.
Yep, I think we all agree here. Mahomes, for me, he's a younger guy. I think if he were to make an album, he'd be more like Young Thug Future like influence, where he'd be like, I don't know, like Garth Brooks. I don't want to listen to Garth Brooks. I want a nice Future Young Thug type Patrick Mahomes. That's what he's gonna do. I bet you he drops some heat. And also his teammate running back Le'Veon Bell. He has his fair share of music. So Bell can help him out, and I think that would be a good album. I'm in to listen to it.
To play devil's advocate a little here, Paul, I will say that Brady has Antonio Brown, who actually released some
Oh,
pretty good songs himself.
whole lot of money.
Whole lot of money. Now, I think if Brady can, if AB can get Brady into more of a like a '90s to early 2000s rap, I might dig that. But I'm not sure. I think Tom Brady's more of a country guy. So I'm gonna go with Mahomes. I'm not a country guy myself.
Paul, you said he was a young thug future. I don't know if I can see Mahomes as that. I could maybe see a little post Malone in Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, they were hanging out. Post Malone actually has a tattoo, Patrick Mahomes autograph, because Mahomes and Kelsey beat him in beer pong. So Post Malone has a Patrick Mahomes autograph. Yeah, and Mahomes was posting like maybe a little edit with Buddy by a little baby in the background. So he's got some good taste. So
excellent taste there.
Mahomes or Brady? We have two more questions. Mahomes or Brady? Who would you rather have sitting in this empty spot right here on the show? Who would you rather have as a guest on the show? 3, 2, 1.
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Why are you saying Brady?
Now we're just flip-flopping our reasoning here. He's older. He has more stories to tell. He's been in the league for a very, very long time. We would be able to sit here with Tom Brady for hours just getting stories out of him, and I want to hear that. I think Mahomes, we would have fun, but I think Brady, we would learn a lot.
That makes a lot of sense. I agree with that, but I'll rebut. I'll give you a counter your point with Mahomes. We know Mahomes has a little bit of an accent, right? He's got a little bit of a Kermit.
You want to make fun of him on the show?
No,
I make fun of Patrick Mahomes the second.
No, if you would let me finish, I would say that it's more interesting when you listen to people talk that have a different accent, because first of all, some things get lost in translation. It's kind of funny, but it's also good to have a laugh, have a nice light podcast rather than Brady talking to us most of the time, just kind of talking at us. I'd rather have Mahomes. I'd rather have Patrick Mahomes.
Paul, you can go, then I'll put my reasoning on.
I already went.
All right. I'm sorry about that. My little fault.
You're good.
I'm thinking my reasoning. So, first of all, if Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes ever wanted to come on Princeton Pod, I would jump up and down in excitement, be a kid in the candy store 100,000 times %. But the reason why I want Mahomes is because Mahomes, as I've said this before, he's closer to our age, and he'd probably be more relatable. And I want someone more relatable. And think about all the good stories he could have about college and with Coach Reed. And also, he could have some TikTok stories with Jackson Mahomes.
Yes. Sam loves a Jackson Mahomes. So do I. Last question. Curran will answer while he's giving me privileges. Mahomes or Brady? Who will retire as a greater player? 3, 2, 1.
Patrick Mahomes.
Tom Brady.
Curran, let's hear it.
I am a Giants fan. I should have no reason. I should hate Tom Brady, but I don't. Eli beat him twice in the Super Bowl, so I have no qualms against Tom Brady. I think he's a fantastic player, fantastic. But here's my thing. When we talk Patrick Mahomes, we're talking, the only argument is, what's it called? That Patrick Mahomes has the potential, if everything goes right and he keeps it turning, to be the greatest of all time. Now, Tom Brady's already the greatest of all time. If you split Tom Brady's career down in half, Tom Brady still has a better career than any other player in the NFL. He has he's got. If you're a little iffy on this, here I'll show you, because Colin Cowherd actually did something about this.
No, you're not bringing Colin Cowherd out.
We are still bringing Colin Cowherd out. I'm
telling you right now, Tom Brady, in his first half of his career, he has 3 Super Bowl titles, 5 Super Bowl appearances, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 MVPs, a 78 win percentage, 16 playoff wins, 9 division titles, 7 Pro Bowls. Second half of his career, he has 3 Super Bowl titles, 5 Super Bowl appearances, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, 1 MVP, a 75 win percentage, 17 playoff wins, 8 playoff division titles, and 7 Pro Bowls.
He's good.
That's incredible. You can split his career in half and he'd still be the greatest of all time, and you isolate that one part. So I've got him every time.
let me just tell you something. He played 21 seasons, and Mahomes has only been in the league for 4 years. I can't believe it's no.
He's played
He's
3.
He's played 3, but he's played 3, and he's in his
and he
second
won the Super Bowl. And he won Super Bowl. And he won the MVP.
Okay,
And he threw 50 touchdowns.
I believe he has around 16,000 passing yards already, and he's got so many touchdowns. He had 50 passing touchdown season
in 1 year.
In what? His first year. And let me just tell you something. When did Brady do that? The 07 season when he lost the Super Bowl against the New York Giants. I had to throw that in there as a diehard Giant fan.
He went 16-0 in the regular season and lost.
And he didn't win the Super Bowl.
I had to throw that in there.
Okay. Patrick Mahomes didn't win the Super Bowl in his 50 touchdowns.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying it's the potential he's doing. I feel like, yes, if something happens to Mahomes, it's obvious going to be Brady. But the way he's making his resume now is so convincing to me that I feel like if he wins on February 7th against the GOAT right now, you cannot tell me that Mahomes, if he keeps playing like this, he will not be the greatest quarterback of all time.
Well, my thing is right? If. Yeah. Tons of ifs.
And we're banking on the potential. We believe in the potential.
I believe.
But here's what I'll say.
My friend.
Patrick, this is a more pass-centric league. So quarterbacks are paid incredible amounts more.
So he's got to put up ridiculous numbers the rest of his career.
No, hold on. Before we talk over me. This is a pass-centric league. So quarterbacks get paid a hell of a lot more. Patrick Mahomes
$500 million
has an incredibly massive contract. What does that mean? Well, maybe they have to skimp out on contracts on some other players. Maybe.
And what else does that mean? That doesn't matter. He could throw to whoever he wants. I could go play receiver, and we're winning.
Imagine Patrick Mahomes is not going to be as great without. He'll be great. He'll still be great, but he's not throwing 50 touchdown passes without Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. I think that's a pretty easy statement. Without Andy Reid, who's going to retire soon. I'm sorry.
Don't hate on Andy. He was on the show.
Don't hate on Andy.
I'm not.
He was on the show.
I'm not. I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying that when these guys kind of go, because Patrick Mahomes has to last 20 years in the league, around that, maybe 15. I don't think Andy Reid is his coach for that long. Eric Bieniemy is a great guy, but we don't know how he's going to maintain. They're going to have to skimp out on some contracts, maybe lose a tackle or two. There's tons of ifs, and I think that I don't think Brady is going to be beaten for a while.
Me and SP like ifs. We believe in the potential. 4 years. He played 3 years. He's already in his second Super Bowl, third AFC championship. He won the MVP, won the Super Bowl MVP in 4 years. We keep multiplying that up. He's going to pass Brady eventually because he's going to win the Super Bowl this year. We're not supposed to give our picks yet, but he's going to win it. And, yeah, with that being said, he's played 4 years. How long? If he matches 21 years, come on.
He's not gonna win.
He's more talented than Tom Brady. He is much more talented.
He's not gonna win. He may not win 4 MVPs. He's not gonna win. He may not win 4 more MVPs like Peyton Manning.
You're right. He's gonna win 5 or 6 more MVPs.
Okay.
Agreed.
Absolutely agreed. Fantastic. He's on my set now. I have Tom and Pat on my show. It's time for the moment you waited for. This has been going on for a very long time.
It's a very long episode.
Probably over 40 minutes now. This is probably the longest episode, but it's a very electric episode. We all had a very good time with it. I would keep going for hours, but we got to get to the what's it called? The chicken and potatoes. No, what are
meat
people
and
saying?
potatoes. Meat and potatoes.
We're getting to the meat and actually the meat and the potatoes of the episode was right here when we did a wing review with Sam Prince, and we did Mahomes or Brady. It was a fun game. But here is our Super Bowl picks. We're gonna go one by one. Tell you who's gonna win. Tell you who's going to be the MVP. Let's have our special guest, SP, your host of Prince on the Pod, go first.
Well, I am one of the biggest Patrick Mahomes fans out there. Paul and I are almost on the same level. I may be a little higher than him. I got a Patrick Mahomes.
You are. I'm not as much of a fan anymore, but I still love him.
Oh, because he beat you? Because he beat the Steelers or because he beat Josh
Allen?
No,
I don't know. It's just he's really good. So sometimes when people get too good, I don't like him as much. But I do love Mahomes.
I've always embraced him.
Me too. We've embraced them since the beginning. That's what.
Not saying I'm not a front runner. I'm still with my Giants all day, every day. But I honestly think that this is going to be one of the best Super Bowls of all time. I honestly will have to go with a very close matchup. I think the Kansas City Chiefs will win. Coach Reed will outsmart Coach Arians. And for that reason, your Super Bowl MVP is no other than Patrick Mahomes, Jackson Mahomes' brother.
Yes. Curran, who do you got?
I'm sorry, Coach Reed. I'm not going to disappoint you again. So we're going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go, KC, Chiefs Kingdom. What I think is, I don't know what Paul's doing, so they're just not going to pay attention to that. But look, if no one can guard Tyreek Hill, I don't understand how you can stop them. So yeah, I think I got the Chiefs. I think it's going to be a bit of a blowout. I don't think it's going to be particularly that close.
The Super Bowl is what we're talking about right now.
Yes.
Last year, the Super Bowl champions were the Kansas City Chiefs. And me and Curran picked the Buffalo Bills to go to the Super Bowl this year. And we got a video message from someone who wasn't too happy. Andy Reid. We don't want to let Andy Reid down again. We're going with
What's happening here?
the Kansas City Chiefs.
This is so scuffed, Paul. This is so scuffed.
That was scuffed.
But
Kansas City Chiefs is going to be an amazing game. I agree with whoever said it, Sam. But your Super Bowl MVP is
oh no.
Benjamin Franklin. Jackson Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. He's going to make 4 to 5 TikToks. I think it's going to be an all-time great TikTok performance from Jackson Mahomes, one that the critics are going to be raving about for months, and the haters are going to be mad at him. Haters, back off. Jackson Mahomes is going to win the Super Bowl MVP, and I'm very proud of him for that.
And Paul, if this does indeed happen, we will go through each individual TikTok and break them down on the next episode. Maybe, probably. I don't know. Probably.
That would be fun.
That'd be fun.
We'll do that. If he wins MVP, we'll analyze every single Jackson
TikTok.
Mahomes TikTok.
It'll
be incredible.
Not of all time. Just the ones during the Super Bowl. But
electric episode. We'll do that
Electric
anyway,
episode.
Curran. We'll break down every.
okay. All right. There we go.
TikTok. Anyway.
We got that.
Absolutely electric episode. Anything anyone wants to add? Sam, thank you for staying
Yeah.
longer
Of
than your
course, of
segment.
course. Thank you for having me. I really like doing this with Princeton Pod and SportsKnight Radio. I love to do this anytime you guys want to have me back on. I'll do it. Love that. And I just want to say, next time we do a wing review, we should all go there on the Sunday game day and do it on set.
On set. Okay.
Do it live.
Do it live.
Do it live.
I'm
So to
down
be
to do
fair, better for the place.
All right.
Like
live
a one
in
bite
the
review.
flesh.
I'm all in on a live review.
All right.
Best pay.
Of course.
Oh, look, my dog just came in here looking for chicken wings. I finished all of them already. Come on, Ruby. Come on.
Are we?
Come on, Ruby.
okay.
Ruby, no, she's running away. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Come on.
All right. Are we
Great
ready? We ready?
We're ready.
We're ready to call it a day.
I think we are.
All right.
Yeah.
As always, like, subscribe. This is a particularly long episode, so I hope you enjoyed. If you
I'm
stayed
done.
through,
I'm
comment
finished.
something. Check out Prince on the Pod. Sam can give his plug after I finish. But check out the Instagram at thewessekswire.com. Check out thewessekswire.com. You know, just like, subscribe, comment, follow. That's it.
Well,
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Yes, Curran. I mean, Sam. Whoever
Well,
you are.
thank you, Paul, Curran, for having me. And if you don't already, go follow Prince of the Pod on TikTok. Go follow Prince of the Pod on Twitter and on TikTok, as I said. And we are going to be we're going to be on Twitch. Now we're on Twitch.
Twitch?
Yes,
Twitch?
we're on Twitch.
Twitch.
What?
Yes,
Live
we're going to be on
podcast?
Twitch. And
Let us know what's
yesterday,
coming on Twitch. Let us know what's coming on
yesterday
Twitch.
was the first
Yep.
ever morning of Good Morning Sports. And Good Morning Sports is going to be something that I do every Sunday. I don't, it's either going to be at 10 or 10:30 every Sunday. See what the viewers want. Maybe I can have one of you guys on one time.
Okay.
We're talking sports for about a
gotta
half
come
hour,
on.
45 minutes on camera. It's going to be fun. Trying to go into the Twitch market, just trying to go into something different. And maybe we'll go to YouTube. I don't know yet. But also go subscribe to Prince of the Pod on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah.
Let
Paul?
him know, Sam. Sam's brand is expanding. He's got partnership deals with Sharkies and Twitch streams. It is absolutely incredible. Also follow the Wessex Wire too.
Of course.
Subscribe to the Wessex Wire. And thank you everyone for watching. And don't forget, shout out Andy Reid for coming on the show. Shout out to Jackson Mahomes because he's going to win the Super Bowl MVP. Shout out to SP for coming on and eating wings. Shout out to Fire Chicken for providing some incredible wings. Shout out to my printed out versions of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes for making an appearance. Shout out to Sam's printed out versions of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes for making an appearance. And no shout out to Curran because he did not print out Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. But we had a great time. So thank you everyone for watching. And I guess let's go Chiefs.
Let's go Chiefs. Go for it. See ya.